So last year I moved back to Switzerland after needing some stability in my life and some sort of roots and grounding. I was feeling emotionally, mentally, physically quite exhausted, and I just wanted a place for me to feel at peace and to feel at home. Since I moved into this place, I've furnished it and decorated it, and over the last 3 months I continued the process of decorating it and also modifying a few things, seeing what was possible within this space. This is an attic apartment and it has beams pretty much all over the apartment. And the fact that it is an attic apartment, it requires me to be very strategic with how I plan the furniture and what can fit in it, because not all of the walls are very high and there's beams also crossing across certain rooms. So as much as this space is making me feel extremely free and at peace, there's also certain aspects that I need to take into account when moving things around. I tried to move the couch in a different position, but that was a big fail. It didn't work at all. I spent, I think, half a day or a whole day trying to figure it out, when I realized that just the couch was too big to be put in a different position in the living room. And not only that, it just would close down the space a lot, and I really like the space to feel flowy and my ability to walk through it without having obstacles. So I decided to keep the couch where it was. However, the couch was separated into 2 couches, so one double couch and then one side reading nook area. And so what I decided to do is that I wanted to have the effect of the whole couch being one single thing together. But I had the beam, so I decided that I removed the arm of the couch that was by the beam so that it would feel as though the whole couch is together, and put the armrest onto the side of the little armchair. And then by putting it together, even with the beam being there, there's still this effect of a part of the couch is more in the living room area, which is more where I will lay in the evening. That's a little bit darker, where the biggest part of the couch is. This is where I'll watch movies on the projector or read my book in the evening. Whereas throughout the day, I really love having a side couch that has more natural light. And so putting the side corner, keeping it in that space but not but aligned with the rest of the couch, still allows for that natural light to come in. A few weeks later, I received a bunch of artwork from Paper Collective. Big thank you to them for gifting me some of these pieces. I was able to pick a few and decorate the apartment. I felt like the apartment really needed some art for some grounding and some colors and some life in it. And I really love how they came out. I put one in the entrance, and then I put 2 smaller frames in the office and one in the bedroom. I also was gifted a few pieces from a Portuguese artist called Oshua Del Rio. I'll link her website down below. She makes the most beautiful, soft, colorful prints for your home, and I just love how unique they look and unlike anything you can find online. And I just love that it was a one-to-one, like person-to-person exchange. They just add some life and color in my dining room and my kitchen, and they bring me joy every time I look at them. Then I received a new beautiful coffee table from Gooby, and I realized that in order to tie the whole space together, I really wanted to get a bigger rug and also a more comfy one for the living room so that it could really bring all of the space as one. Then I moved to the hardest, not the hardest, but the most tedious part of this makeover, which was to change the covers of the Vetsak couch. I love my Vetsak couch. I'm so happy with it, and I'm so grateful for the extra covers that Vetsak sent to me. They're really amazing because it allows you to change the look of your living room by just getting new covers instead of a whole new couch. And they have so many other colors than the ones I have. I've got a cream velvet, which was the initial color I had, and then this one is a gray corduroy or platinum corduroy. It's a light gray, it's very beautiful. And so I did replace all of the covers one by one by flipping the couch. It was actually pretty easy. The hardest part is just lifting the couch. By myself it was a little bit tough, but if you have someone that can help you, it's totally doable. And changing the covers was actually super simple. I didn't have to take the couch apart, which was amazing. We made it. It's a sunny afternoon. It's really hot. I think I'm gonna go for a swim in the lake. I love this new couch. I thought it was gonna darken the space a lot more, but actually not. It's very, very bright and adds some texture and dimension and some comfiness. So yeah, I'm so happy with it. Vetsak offers covers, so whenever you want to change the color of your couch, or if you need to replace a cover, let's say for example you have a cover that got a stain that you were not able to remove, although all the covers are washable, in case some damage happened, you could just buy like the cover for one of the compartments instead of having to buy a whole new couch. So I'll put all the links down below as well, maybe some details about which couch I have. They're all very like modular, and you can just create your own as you want. And for those of you who have watched this channel since, I don't know, maybe at least a few months, last winter I was sharing how I had like this side one was like as a separate piece, so you can really like remove like the armrest or rearrange the pillows, get new pillows, and really like create anything that you want in your living room. And I think that's really nice. I love a home base, and I love like feeling grounded in my home and at peace. And I also love change and exploration, and so doing things like that, projects like this, like redecorating my space, is really giving me so much joy and so much excitement, and just like, I don't know, it's just like a refresh, and it's a simple way to create change in life. And yeah, I just like it. I just like it a lot. I like that the home in which I live continues to evolve with me as I live in it. And so this is a big accomplishment today. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it all by myself, but I did. Definitely, that would be a tip I would give. Like, if you have someone you know that's available, like a friend, family member that's available, maybe you can like play some music and do it together. It's probably going to be a lot faster than me doing it on my own, but I ended up just listening to podcasts, and yeah, it was really fun. Probably took like an hour or so, maybe a little bit over an hour, so yeah. And then finally I built a desk for the office. This is a desk from Gooby. I'll link it down below. I also received this great chair from Redoute. I link a few pieces from Redoute in the description. They have sent me a few things for the apartment, and yeah, they have really awesome pieces, so I'll link everything down below. And that's it, I think. In the bedroom, I added a new rug and a new bedside table, and also some new bed sheets that are linen. And I also got these pillows that have these like natural husks in it, and I didn't know that, but my mom told me I used to sleep on those when I was a child, and they're very comfortable. I usually never sleep with a pillow, but with these, I've gotten used to pillows again. I'm finished with the home makeover. Wow. There's probably still things that I'm gonna move around and switch, but I'm very happy with it. It just came out really nice, and I feel more settled. Building a home for myself this past year has been quite a journey, and I think it's been, above all, like metaphorical for what I'm going on internally. And last year when I decided to move back to Switzerland and plant roots here for the time being, or at least somewhere for myself for the time being, that was the first time that, well, no, that's not the first time I was taking an apartment alone, but it was the first time that I was in a place where I felt free to pick a home for myself, and I felt abundant in how I was able to furnish it and decorate it. And I'm just really grateful for this channel, which has allowed me to create all of that, but also all the brands that I worked with for interior over the last year. I never really thought I would work with interior design brands, and it's been a very interesting journey. This new desk that I just put here, along with the marble table in the living room, are both from Gooby, and that was such a beautiful story because I had bought the lamp that's in the living room, so I'll show you. I had bought this lamp from Gooby when I moved in here, and when I shared it on social media, Gooby saw the video and the posts and reached out and asked if I wanted to style some more of their pieces. So I feel really blessed for this opportunity, and yeah, it's crazy how quick like this space has evolved. I've not even been here for a year and so much has changed, and I'm putting also some furniture into storage because I've accumulated different things that I love and that I'd like to keep moving forward. And yeah, I think one thing that's become really clear for me this year, as I've settled back into this place and like came back and have so much change has happened in my life and still is, and it's still like kind of settling down. The past 2 years have felt a little bit like a tornado in my life, which has brought up, I think, the highest good in the end and is still bringing it, but it's definitely been an unsettling time, and I'm gonna talk more about it in the next video when I feel like I'm ready to talk about it, because it's still very raw for me right now, and I'm still integrating the lessons that have been learned in this time. But yeah, I've been accumulating furniture, and I know that one thing I know for sure for myself is that in the next years I'd love to manifest a home and own property, and I still don't know how and when and where, and I'm very open about that, and I know that all of these questions just mean that I'm not ready for it yet, and you know, there's so much other mini steps that I need to go through. And so yeah, I'm focusing on settling back into a routine in this place, and I feel extremely grateful to be living in such a cute cocoon. I think that the place in which we live has such a big impact on our nervous system, our internal peace. When we live in like chaotic environment, disorganized space, it can be all like very triggering and very, what I mean by triggering, it's more like unsettling and harder to focus, and I really want my home to feel kind of like a clean slate, but like a comfortable clean slate, so that every day can bring like presence and something new, and I don't feel so distracted by my surroundings. Yeah, I wanted to say a big thank you for being so patient with this home makeover. There is also a, what's it called? A discount code with Vetsak. For those of you who are interested, this is not sponsored by them, but they offered a code, so I'll put it down in the description. I'll try to link as many of the pieces of furniture or things like that have been in this video in the description of the video, so you can find links to whatever you are interested in. And yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you to Squarespace, who's sponsoring today's video, or actually this last 3 months video that is summed up in today. Squarespace is my favorite place to create a website. I have had my website and blog with Squarespace for a few years now, and working with Squarespace has just been like the most easy way to create my website. It allowed me to create a website from scratch without hiring a web developer, and really come up with new ideas as time passed. I could change the template very easily. They offer lots of different beautiful design templates that look very professional for whatever website or online store that you'd like to create. Squarespace also offers analytics and statistics so that you can have a better idea of your audience and the people who are looking at your content, where they're located, what age range they are. So if you're targeting a specific audience for sales or just for views, then Squarespace also allows you to track that. And finally, one feature that I absolutely love is the ability to link any of my social media platforms to the Squarespace website. So on there you can find my YouTube videos, my podcast, my Instagram, and along with some other blog posts and articles that I don't share anywhere else but on my Squarespace website. Recently I shared some of my favorite places in my hometown, so yeah, for those of you who are traveling to Switzerland at some point, check it out. I also have like a little guide for Cape Town, South Africa on there. Sometimes I share like book updates. So yeah, I haven't been posting super a lot lately, but actually no, that's not true. I shared also my sourdough bread recipe. So yeah, Squarespace is a really good place to start to create your own website and share with the world whatever makes your heart sing. So if you want to give it a go, you can go to squarespace.com/glowykian. When you use that link, you'll be gifted a 10% off your order of a domain or a website. And thank you for all of you for being here, for being patient with this video. And thank you to Joanna for editing it and helping me with that. And thank you to all the beautiful design brands that I've gotten to collaborate with. And thank you to me and my patience in designing this home, which took a lot of time and measurements and online Googling and research. Yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.